thank you for joining me on the channel, Mazara Tarot. Today I am doing a reading for the sign of Leo. You don't have to be a Leo, you could be a cross watcher. The title of the reading could resonate for you. So find your place in the story, take what resonates, and leave what doesn't. I also will be using male and female pronouns. But again, you don't have to be a biological man or a woman to be in either of the energies. So I hope that you like, share, and subscribe. And let's go ahead and get into it. Leos could be trying to get out of a club scene. Like, I don't really want to be in the club scene, or I don't want my old lady to be in the club scene. I don't know what it is. But simultaneously, when I tried to start this video originally, like, I couldn't get the words out, literally. So, Leos, I hope I didn't say Libra. Leos could be dealing with that sort of energy. All right. So let's go ahead and get into it. Someone could be being sneaky, or at least was in the past. Leos, 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 Leos. Leos after you. I have Sagittarius and Capricorns to this. Leos could be dealing with a Taurus or Scorpio. And also Pisces. It's not a good fit. I feel like somebody is like, they don't go together. Ain't none of this feeling right for Leo. Hold on. I guess I gotta start where I first saw. Hold on. Leo's past energy, spirit. Let's start there. Alright. Leo's in the past. So, all new messages. It is a reset. All new messages for the same cards. Okay, you guys get know the gist. A masculine energy that I feel like, yeah, I'm so tired. A masculine energy, all I'm saying is a masculine energy sweat bullets. He is sweating bullets, okay? Now, that doesn't, and it was in the past for Leo. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that he was guilty of anything, but it just seems that way because it's like, you ain't that hot. Meaning, like, it's either not that hot outside. Now, it could be. Someone could work outside. But I feel like a masculine energy is just sweating bullets. Okay. Now, a masculine energy could just be having issues with his air conditioner. Maybe he doesn't have air conditioner in his car. I don't know. But why would he be sweating bullets yet simultaneously holding on very, very tightly to a feminine energy? Okay. But the feminine energy, I don't know what's going on. Somebody could be a Bloods or Crips. I don't know what the hell goes on, okay? I feel like she's on the low, been dragged through the dirt. But it's like, Georgia, Georgia. Maybe a feminine energy just doesn't know what she has been put through in a relationship. Because the relationship, I feel like both parties are like, we've left outsiders alone. We've left social media. We don't let people into our business. We are looking at houses. We are looking at homes. Okay, we have children, pets, things that we have to take care of, even though it's off to the side. So someone could have side children, side pieces, take it however it resonates. But nonetheless, a masculine energy, he's just sweating. But I'm seeing him in his like work boots or something like that. It's not that someone could work construction. What I'm actually saying is like janitorial. But he's sweating. The thing is, I feel like a masculine energy with that partner that maybe doesn't know what they have been put through. Because he's so attached to a woman. It's like, when would you even have time to, I don't know what he has done, but why are you sweating like that? It just is, it's making me feel like you're doing something you're not supposed to do. Why do I feel like the two people in that said relationship or that are connected to each other are saying goodbye in the past to a home? Maybe their favorite beach or their favorite location, their favorite body of water. They're just saying goodbye, and it could You know, a lot of people could be in denial, but it could be a slightly emotional situation. Maybe for one of the two's mother or parents. Take it however it resonates. The thing is, when it pertains to the Ten of Cups, I was really seeing something about an ex that is really hovering over, someone's happiness. Not necessarily. I can get more information if it does come out. If it doesn't, oh well. But what I'm seeing is like, is it called an odometer? When it pertains to this. Now, that can mean many different things. Someone could feel like someone is playing a lot of games, or someone is like moving really fast to have a house, home, or relationship, say goodbye to the place they knew, and all this other stuff, Leo. And then also, or someone could just be fasting. Maybe someone is like, I am on a keto diet. If not, I don't want to say that somebody is racist, but someone could be a racist. But it would be tied to, it wouldn't be tied to someone's ex. Someone's ex could be racist. So, I mean, it is starting to look that way, right? Her hair seems fuller. It could be a little afro. I'm actually saying like a little ponytail, but it's like African-American hair. His hair is white. Take it, it resonates. But, you know, why are they saying goodbye? Why would they be saying goodbye to something? Now, it is still the same energy for Pisces. It was like someone had made it in life when they had got to a location like this. Someone would be saying goodbye to making it in life. I don't know what that means. But that's what I'm seeing. Okay. Let's get more clarification. Was this that person? Alright. In the past, though, I mean, like, someone has packed up houses and just left. But I don't know if it's an ex. I don't know if it's individuals that are racist. They have a lot to say. But I feel like for one person that for some reason is really looked at in a bright light, even if they were surrounded by darkness growing up or whatever, and they could have a meteoric rise. They don't have to. Take it as resonates. People could have saw an individual blossom. Whatever. I feel like a lot of people have something to say because I'm like, that's a big letdown. That's a big letdown. And what you're saying about the small pond, what you're saying, we don't like it. We don't like it. Someone is like, I have a book for sale in the past. I have a book for sale. But for them, it wasn't necessarily a coming of age story. It was like, when I went against the status quo, yet still, it saved so many people. But really, it was a money grab, this person with this book. Because they was looking at, they had a template or something like that. They had an ideology. They had something that they were following, but they were like, I'm going to do it my way. I'm going to do it my way. And I'm going to be a little fraudulent. So elitism could also be a thing. And my actual actions. Like a masculine energy or someone could have been saying like, I did the impossible. I graduated from here with honors. I got on board with, I didn't need to get on board with, it's just a masculine energy. It's just like, I did what he did, but I did it my own way, and I did it better, and I didn't have people that believed in me, and you know, da, 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 da. But at the end, he's like, I don't know if I really want to get across for people, because people want me to die. You know, like, people want me to suffer for something, but for some odd reason. But somebody really owed somebody a lot of money, and somebody was going to a lot of wild parties. But it's like Capricorn energy is in the building. I don't know. Very, very strange energy for Leo's past. The only thing is, I'm gonna say the only thing that I'm gonna say is, it's not hairy. It could be, because it's like hairs and all this talking. The thing is, what I was actually saying is flies. There was change in the house. There was, like, all this conversation was about a major change that happened in somebody's house or home. But it would have been after someone moved, like packed up houses and moved and gone and everything else. But I don't know why it's making me think of a Venus flytrap. Now, someone could be into that sort of, is that considered a flower, or is that an animal? Like, I don't, is there something in between? It's some kind of sort of hybrid. Someone could be into hybrids. Hybrid vehicles, hybrid animals, hibernations, I don't know. But regardless, I just feel like there was a change. Okay, there was a change. That change kind of became like, it was tied like to family, business. It don't have to be. Someone is like, I'm bowing out. I don't know what the hell. I'm not even about to get that. Ace of Wands came out. This energy came out for Scorpio recently, and it was like an energy that was raising individuals. Someone currently would be like maybe an air sign in the life of Leo. I don't know why they're sitting there like that, and they're so forceful with how they speak to two little ones. But they're like, the two little ones are just kind of entertaining each other. Like, two little ones love each other. But one loves the littlest Simmons more. I don't know. But she's like, what does she want? What does somebody's mother want? Somebody's mother wants something. Or somebody that's raising two small children, the littlest Simmons. She wants something, because she's like, doesn't like, oh. But she could be talking to someone that's not in the picture anymore about how well the children are getting along, or, you know. I do feel like regardless, whoever, you know, somebody that's raising children or watching over children, a mother, a nanny, or something like that, there is a message that is coming in shortly. Okay. I do feel like it's coming from far, so I do feel like there's a distance between whoever is sending the message and, you know, the Queen of Wands energy. But someone have termites. What I was actually saying is dusty. Is it dusty? Fumigating. Someone could be, fuming. Someone's esteemed or someone's, on the low. I don't know. It's like dusty. Someone could really need help with like this. Because it's like, why is it so dusty? Like, but I don't know. Regardless, two small children, that's how it looks to me. They really have a lot of love for each other. Okay. The house could be old, though. I don't know what that means. A house is old. It's old. It's nice, but it's old. It could be medieval. Yeah. Who is this, though? There's a pairing. Is it called a eunuch? There's a pairing that's going, that's off to the side. It's a masculine energy, and I do feel like he would essentially be with the Queen of Wands. He's out of the picture. He's not around. But he's like, I really got to focus on our finances. I got to really get our money together, and I got to make a way for us financially. But he's like an office manager or something. I don't know. But a feminine energy, she's like, it's not a feminine energy. It's a feminine energy, but I actually feel like it's a biological male that a male is entertaining. Because it just looks masculine. Now, it doesn't have to be. What it's actually reminding me of is, what's George Clooney's wife? That's what it looks like to me. But, it looks, is it Amelia? I don't know what it is. It looks masculine in the jaws, in the face. It looks like a male. I don't know what George Clooney or his wife's sign is, but that's what I'm seeing. But she would be saying like, why don't you see the value in them growing up? No. What? Who the hell is this? That's not the person that's looking after the kids that need help with somebody dusting. I don't know what the hell goes on, okay? Somebody's like, I need help with the upkeeping because this dust has gotten out of hand. I could have allergies. I don't know what it is. But this person two-faced. Something is growing. But I just feel like this is a man, but he in theater or something like that. Or he's just acting. He's just acting like something. Like, I just go to the theater and see him. Or that's just my attorney. Or I don't even, if this person would say they're an attorney, they are not. They are acting as one. But, oh, okay. This is who's sending that message. To that person. What would they be saying? Essentially, they would be saying things are going well. Things are going well. Stuff in the garden is growing. Everything is blossoming. There's been a great change with the king. But I don't know if he's still wanting to turn a blind eye to certain things, but things is going well. But it's not the message could get lost in translation. It's like, why are you so old-fashioned? Why the hell are you sending that message like that? Are you trying to invite them somewhere? You couldn't be, because this is not Harry. But it's like, repeat back what I said. I don't know what I said. But somebody is like, well, I'm in the hustle and bustle of the city. But I gotta focus on the money. Very different than what somebody's used to currently. A city that a masculine energy is in focusing on his resources and the finances for the family. Okay. But he could have somebody in the headlock financially or a gridlock. But he really want to go to an art show. He like, I want to go back where he says and everything is fine and go to a nice art show or theater. He watching home videos. I don't know what the hell it is, but it's a bigger city. Beforehand, it was like the country, or now somebody's like, I'm in the concrete jungle. Well, they will live in the outskirts of it, but it's like it would be a lot of noise. If before, yes, it would be a lot of direct conversation, but it's like I can get away. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. That's not right. There we go. Future energy for Leo. Somebody is like a future for the kids or something. They're like, I don't feel safe with the kids out there. I don't feel safe with the kids out there. I need somebody to come build a fence up. Because the kids don't, like, I don't know. Somebody's just like, I need someone. That's all I'm seeing from this. For these little baby Simmons. They're like, someone come build up a fence for these kids. It's not I'm on the fence when it pertains to the kids. It's just like, I don't low-key trust this neighborhood with the children. I don't know, like, I don't know if someone is watching, could swerve into our lane, if the children would run and people is noticing the speed limit. I don't know. And so essentially I feel like someone is just, they're not paranoid. Them just like, I feel like our children, for a percentage of the time, Gemini, is unaware. They don't know how to use all them damn senses. And you know, it doesn't matter how many times I tell them, like, I'm so happy that y'all playing well, but y'all need to chill the hell out because it's dangerous or something. They just don't understand. But the children could talk to father or somebody. I don't know. That's like, I gotta focus on finances. But they're like, Mom or Nanny keeps putting us in timeout, trying to offer us juice boxes. I want to go outside and play. But somebody is like, no. Because we need to fence in this yard and we need to do it can be for a dog. Like, because these dogs dumb. They're not dumb. They're just innocently unaware. But whoever this is that's like sitting there watching, but then like, what the, why is it so freaking dusty? It could be fans around. They're like, I just need somebody. But I feel like it is going to get done. Guarding the children, guarding the house. Because somebody's like, I don't want people to see my front yard. Now, that could be a metaphor, I don't want people to see the games that's being played or something. I don't know what it is, okay? But somebody is like, no. I don't know why this house got this little fence. We need a bigger. But it's making me think of the oligarchs in, is it Germany or something like that? Where it's like, it's actually to hide somebody's wealth. But someone will be saying, no, we are building up this big wall around our house because it's dangerous for our children. Because what if they just unawarely, now I do feel like that's something, but again, I just thought I would mention it, but somebody is getting to business with that immediately. Shielding and protecting the children. Okay. I just feel though like somebody is not pleased with that. Either the parent, you know what is so weird? When the mass energy is out around town in the city, He's able to be the man. He's able to feel like a king. He's able to, you know, have people in gridlocks when it pertains to money and stuff like that. He's able to, from the suburbs, I must say, from a comfortable position. But he's able to, you know, but on the low, a masculine energy would be trying to figure out a way to, like, get back home or something like that. Because he's like, I really want to leave that behind. But for some reason, I'm just seeing it being connected with his money for the time being. But he's like, when he's home and he's seeing people build up that damn fence around the home, I don't know why he reverts back to, like, a childlike energy. Where he's, like, soaking, not talking. He's not accepting. He's not embracing. He's like, when I'm not, you know, got my mind on the money, when I'm at home, it's not that he's focused on the kids. He's just like, off, like standoffish. And it doesn't really matter how people handle him or like try to express their love. I don't feel like it's the children. Because children are focusing on each other. Children, like, we love each other. It doesn't know what the fuck. I feel like a father energy, he becomes like somebody's third child. But I don't know if he has he's like, I don't think that the country should be barricaded off like that. I don't feel like it should have all this defense or this wall up like this, because it's taking me away from, like, his beginning was so free, you know. And I don't know, like, I just feel like he's just like, I don't know if this is, it wouldn't be the children. He don't have no connection with the children from what I'm seeing. I don't know, but he could. It's just more so like, this ain't how the country should be. This ain't how my home should be. But the thing is, it's like, how can you say that when you don't, other than finances, I don't even know if you're bringing the finances home, okay? Because there's something with a gridlock with that. But I feel like when he's home, he's just like, this ain't how it's supposed to be. This ain't how it's supposed to be. You want to build up this damn big ass wall, talk about the kids could get out and get hurt or something. What the hell is you talking about? But it's like the Queen of Swords, or air sign, I don't know, Leo would be saying like, well, I would be saying if I was in the situation, like, well, what kind of recommendations do you have? Because you have no input when it pertains to the littlest Simmons or the bigger Simmons. You just don't have no. And if I'm working 12 hours and we have Melinda watching the kids and I doesn't like her chromatic toenail polish, what the hell am I supposed to do? You think Sandra can handle it all? I have no idea what I was talking about. Okay? But it's nothing goes on. But that's all I got. Godspeed. God bless. Bye.